this point in season 2, it's becoming demanding. Being part of a competition team is demanding, in addition to working full-time at a school. And the worlds are colliding, and I'm finding it a struggle to balance everything.
When all the moms are there and one isn't, I think Nia feels badly.
Nah.
And I get angry with the mother. If you're going to do this and all the other mothers are there, be there.
She always thinks she's right.
I know.
Your mother could care less about you winning a title. She's not even here.
I'm the one who needs to be there all the time, not my mom, because she has to work and stuff.
It's not Nia's fault that her mom has to work.
Here you are. Yes. You need to be here. I feel right now that I care more about Nia's success than you do.
The stuff that she was saying was ludicrous. Like, she cares more about you than I do. Heaven help the day that ever happens. Absolutely not.
Figure it out, because you know what?
Abby.
The kid needs somebody.
Was I?
She's not that swift.
How dare you?
She's
how,
not.
How
She
dare
needs
you?
help. She needs you to be here.
Oh, Abby.
She needs people to take notes.
Abby.
You think you're up here because you have a doctorate and everybody else is
That's
down
your
here.
problem, Abby. You were intimidated by me because I did my doctorate.
Fool.
Oh, Abby, don't be ignorant.
Please. That's it. No.
That's it. You know what? Right there for me was probably our most defining moment for me and for Abby, because that was the biggest disconnect that we had up until this point. Most parents, both parents work, and that's my decision. A lot of people say, why do you stay at Abby's? I have no regrets. Nia has learned a tremendous amount from Abby, and I can separate Abby, the personality, from Abby and the dance instruction that Nia gets at her studio.
Was there one moment where you realized, oh boy, this is it? I think I just became a full-time dance mom.
When Nia froze while doing a solo in Miami. See, like how strong we start. And this is when I knew, like, uh-oh. My worst fears are coming true, and my heart begins to break. And I see my little girl freeze. Oh, then you run off stage. And my heart broke watching you come out strong. You looked great. And then all of a sudden, to see you just freeze on stage, I'm like, oh my gosh, she's not gonna do it. And then when you ran off stage, I'm like, oh. It was like the wind just kind of was like someone punched me in the gut.
I forgot it, Mom.
Okay? You know the dance. You know the dance in your body. We're working on. You will do it again. It's your turn to shine. Okay? Stop psyching yourself out. You're an amazing, amazing dancer. There's nothing to be afraid of.
As a mother, for me, it was really important for Nia, for you to know that you can get back out there and compete. Because I thought if we waited for the next time you had a solo, it would be that much harder to get on stage and perform that solo.
Hi, I wasn't sure who I should speak to. Nia would like to do her dance again, if it's at all possible. Take a deep breath before you go on. I'll find a spot.
And I think for me, that was the moment that I realized that I'm a dance mom.
I think I just felt like really hurt and disappointed. Felt like I let people down. But it was good that you were there, because then you're the one who was like, no, you're going back on stage. And I was like, okay.
I want my kids to do their best and to be their best.
My mom and I are really, really close. We're BFFs.
So Nia, really, which was worse? Forgetting the dance or Abby's critique of your hair?
Abby's criticism of my hair is worse than forgetting my dance.
I stand on my credentials and my knowledge.
That's fine.
Something you can never take away.
Then fix this hair, because it's horrible.
Who is Abby to give you fashion advice, styling advice for your hair?
You fix your hair and fix your face and your body and everything else. And
That's fine.
Brooke is laughing in the back.
I'll do
Let's
it.
start critiquing people. Let's start with you. Look in the mirror.
Holly had to go after me, you know, go for the jugular. Look in the mirror, fix your own body, fix your own hair. Holly, let's start. Get a padded bra. Don't wear dresses. What else do you want me to tell you, huh?
Enough is enough. If you want to fix someone up and if you're such like a Miss Fix-It, Fix yourself. Look in the mirror. Start with the woman in the mirror and leave my kid alone.
I stand behind that. Since Abby thinks that she's so perfect, who is she to cast the first stone?
And you know what? I got approval for those braids when I got them put in.
Not in from my dance company, didn't it?
Yes,
Says
I
right
did.
in it.
Yes,
Do
I
not
did.
change your hair.
And you know what? I did get approval for it, and this is part of her ethnicity.
Well, it's weighing her down. It's
Ethnic
weighing her
dancers.
down.
There are four other people
When you
here
made
in
the bun the
behind.
last 3 weeks, Holly, it's like a log coming out of the side of her head.
Those two little buns, like, I probably should have just had it up in a ponytail, but either way, she wasn't talking about the way I had it then. She was just talking about my braids.
Your braids were beautiful.
They were.
Braids were beautiful.
They were.
You liked them a lot.
Because
and-
then I could go swimming.
You know what's interesting, I think, growing up, an African-American woman, hair is always a sensitive topic. And Nia's the only person of color on the team. Her hair is different. You know, you can put hair in different hairstyles, and you can do really cool, funky things with Nia's hair. And it's fun. And it became an issue for Abby because she wants everything to look the same. And Nia's never going to look the same as everybody else.
So let's talk about Working Girl. Why do you think Abby gave Nia a solo called Working Girl?
Because I can work it.
You're funny. That's what you were thinking when she gave you the solo Working Girl? That's what came to mind, that you can work it? I think Abby gave Nia the solo Working Girl because she was always making jabs at me for being a working mom.
Oh, yeah, that too.
That too, right?
That too.
But the thing is, you nailed that dance. So if she thought she was doing a dig on me,
Yeah, you see my name is like Whipper. Can you see his tattoo right now on my chest? Yeah. Move over, amateurs. Taking mine, taking yours. Somebody better hold my purse. Figure it out like Nancy Drew. Catch on quick like hallelujah. I'm a pro. I am a professional pro. I'm a work. I came to work. I told y'all I was a professional pro. I'm a pro. I am a professional pro. I'm a pro. I came to work. Didn't you see my badge? I am a professional.
Season 3 was an opportunity for us to share a very personal journey that Nia has been going through for several years. I think it's critical for the audience to understand where Nia has come from. I think people see Nia as being at the back of the line or at the back of a dance and don't understand the journey Nia has had to get to that place. And for me, I think it also puts things in perspective as far as what's important in life, because there are times we question whether Nia would be able to walk, let alone dance. From 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest. What's the pain in this foot right now?
Probably a 7.
The 7's too high for me, because that means you're feeling pain while you're dancing. You're feeling pain more often than not. Nia's been treated for RND, which is reflexive neurovascular disorder, which is basically a pain management disorder. 3 summers ago, Nia woke up with excruciating pain. Nia couldn't walk. Nia was in a wheelchair. She was hospital bound. Came on suddenly. Nia was basically out of dance. My sense is that it reminds me when you were back in the hospital. Was that scaring you a little bit?
Yeah.
Nia manages her pain really well on a regular basis. But if she's in a stressful situation, it can become inflamed. To be honest with you, being on a competition team like this made us question, is it a good move for Nia to be in a stressful environment that there's a great potential that R&D flare-up could happen? What do you think is stressing you out in particular?
I'm just kind of afraid my best isn't good enough right now.
You can't give up. You, more than anyone else on that team, deserves a spot because you worked 10 times as hard. No one else on that team was in a wheelchair. You didn't know if you were ever going to dance, and now you're dancing. You owe that to yourself, okay? Every day Nia wakes up, she proves to me that this is a kid who's a fighter. She's a kid who wants to live every moment of her life to the fullest. You get so caught up with dance, with winning and competition, and moments like that bring it to a crushing halt. When you have something that you love that's taken away from you. You take for granted, like all, in a split second, our life changed for our family. And we never dreamed we would be in a hospital wondering if our kid could ever walk again. Fortunately for us, Nia has not had a flare-up in many years, and she's doing just fine. But Abby doesn't always understand the complexities of life. And having something like this can work against you and not in your favor.
I think she's immature, and I think she needs to grow up a little bit.
You didn't walk in her shoes when she couldn't walk, when she was in a wheelchair.
Are we on this feet thing again?
We are, because that's who she is.
I understand
And she doesn't
that.
use that to define her. She doesn't use it as a crutch, but every now and then she does have pain, which is real.
But there's no injury.
It's real.
I'm about this far from pulling the duet.
No, she needs to do the duet to prove to you that she's capable of dancing and dancing well through pain.
I know, but your mouth is ugly, woman.
You are a monstrosity of evil. You want to talk about ugliness.
You're done. You're done. No duet.
Whatever.
I'm a monstrosity of evil?
Yes, you
I'll show
are.
you evil.
That's your name and reputation.
Yep, I
Unprofessional.
know. Evil monstrosity. I got it.
A monstrosity of evil summed it up. First, she said my mouth was ugly. She totally disrespected the condition that you have because she doesn't understand it. The pain is real, just because there's no injury. That's the complexity of the condition.
3 years ago, I didn't know if my kid could walk again, let alone dance again. And she's making a mockery of that. That's wrong. But you know what? Nia has survived much worse than this. And this would just reflect on how mean-spirited that woman is. Because that's why I'm here to defend my kid when she acts like a fool.
She knew you were in a hospital for several weeks, and for her to kind of laugh about it is really insensitive and cruel and obnoxious.